So here we are in the administrative dashboard, and in this video I want to kind of take you over pages and menus real quick. So out here at the front we can take a look. This is the front page of the website, and here and these menus lead us to different pages. They lead us to now not all of these menu items, as a matter of fact, are to pages. Some of these, as we see products, these are actually coming from the WooCommerce e-commerce system. Here products are. The rest of these are all pages, but if it's a product, it's coming from the WooCommerce system. So I'm going to come over here into the dashboard. I'm going to open a couple of things up. First, I'm going to open up all pages. I'm going to open it up in a new tab. I'm going to come over here to appearance and open up menus in this tab. This lists all the pages, and it'll show you which pages have been translated and which ones haven't. And you see we have actually a total of 30 pages. It'll show us 20 of them at a time. Go over here to the second screen. And these pages are the static pages on our site. These are not being dynamically created. They're not in the sense of the content in them. We've already entered the content in. So now products, on the other hand, are actually being kind of dynamically created on the fly by the system here. There are no corresponding pages under pages for Red Hook Audible. You're going to find that actually listed under products, and we're going to go over products later on. So I'm just wanting to let you know that when you look at menus, not everything you see there is a page. Some things you see there are a product actually. So to edit a page, there are two ways you can do that. If you're on the page, you can come right up here. You'll notice that even though we're on the front of the website, since we're logged in, we have access to the WordPress administrative toolbar. And you can come over here and you can click Edit Page. Or you can come back here to the pages, okay? And you can look through here or search until you find the page you're looking for. And the page we're looking for is called Home. Come back over here and look down till we find Home. And then you can come over here, hover over it, and you'll notice you get a quick list that comes out. This is Edit, Quick Edit, Trash, View. Pretty direct and to the point. Quick Edit will only let you edit very few things. The title, the slug, the date it was published, whether it's published or pending review or a draft, what template it uses, if there's a parent page. Pretty simple what you can do there, but that's not the actual editor for the page. So you can click Edit right here to go there, or you can just actually click Home. They actually go to the exact same place. And you'll see now we're back to the Edit Page screen. So one thing you'll notice that's a little bit different, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down over here. One thing you'll notice is a little bit different here is we have this button called Swift Page Builder, and in this system we use what's known as the Swift Page Builder, which is a graphic representation of the page, which creates these shortcodes that you're seeing right here. The page is just actually this little bunch of code. But we don't have to write that code because this system will actually write that code for us in a nice graphical way. And we're going to go over later in the video, we're going to go over all of the elements and how to alter these pages. I just wanted to show you how to get onto the page edit screen and just kind of go over the page edit screen here with you. Let you know what's going on. Like I said, the Swift Page Builder, it's a drag and drop builder, and we will go over that, and that's what's primarily used to build pages. Down here you have some page options. You can show the page title or not. Since this is the home page, we don't want to show the page title at the top, so I've removed that. If it's a portfolio page, you can show filtering. You can show an RSS icon if it's a blog page. And right here, this adds a little spacing at the top of the page below the main page title. You can uncheck this and remove the spacing if you want to. All it is just a little bit of spacing under the title of the page. Sidebar configuration, you can choose what sidebar. You can choose if you want a left sidebar, right sidebar, or both sidebars. You can choose that per page. This one we've chosen no sidebars because it is the home page. We'll see that there are no comments. You can manually add a comment if you want. Down here you'll see all the revisions for the page, and you can restore those earlier revisions if you want. Down here, this is a portion of the multilingual setup, and what this is doing is this is showing custom fields that are attached to this page, and you can choose to translate or not to translate those when this page is translated, and we'll be going over that in a later video. Over here off to the side, you'll see language, and you'll see language of this page is English, but we could translate this page, and we're not. We've already actually translated this page, so we're not going to worry about doing that. We'll go over translation later, but the language is a portion of the translation system, is what that is. This is where you actually publish the page. Once you've made changes to it, you click Update, and it will actually update the page. This is where you can change the template, but there's only 2 templates in the system because we have this graphical page builder right here, so so we don't need one. Featured image, that's the set of featured image for the page, not relevant in this particular system, just to let you know for pages. Is relevant for posts, which are blog posts, but this is not relevant for pages in this system. So that's a quick overview of pages. Now let's go take a look at the menus, and I'm going to bring this back out to the front of the website, and I want to look at the menu. Now you see we have a graphical representation of the menu. And as you look, you can see it's pretty straightforward what's going on here, isn't it? You'll see we have our home, and we have 4 menu items below that, and that's represented here with the 4 menu items below it. Here's company information and the 4 menu items represented below that. Over here, off to the side of all of these, you'll notice that we have page, denoting that these are pages. Over here, we have a custom link because that's actually not anything. It's just denoting that those are year-round. So it's actually not a link, and we'll go over how to make those. And down here we have another one of those, but in between there we have products. And this denotes that these are not pages. These are products for the from the WooCommerce system. So this is kind of nice here in the WordPress menu interface. It gives you a really nice, quick overview of what you've got going on here, and you can just kind of arbitrarily move stuff up. You can instantly create a submenu of another item if you want to, just by dragging that. That way, now this would be a submenu of Contact Us if I wanted that. But that's not how we want it actually. We want it to be Contact Us. We want it to be Club 9 Consulting and Contact Us. But as you can see, it's very, very easy to change these. You could make this a submenu of this just by pulling all those over there, and then all you would do is come up here and click Save Menu. And then when we go out here to the front, and I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. And now, when I come under Widmer Brothers, you'll notice now these 3 are now under a 3rd level. Okay? Now, I don't want that, of course, because I want it to be the way it was before. So I'm going to come back over here, and now I'm going to pull these back over. But watch. I can't do that now. And that's because there are other ones below this one. So I've got to actually come to the bottom and pull all of these up 1 level from the bottom up. Then come up here and press Save Menu. And then once that menu is saved, we go back out to the front here, and we go ahead and refresh the page for that to quickly save there. And then now, once the page is refreshed, you'll be able to hover over Widmer Brothers, and now we'll once again get the menu like we had before. So adding items to this is really easy. Pages, the last page that's been created is going to show up right here in Most Recent. You're just going to see it very, very quickly. It's going to show up right there. And all you have to do to add a page is click that and click Add to Menu. And then that's just going to add this right down here as a menu to the page. Now, I don't want that there, so I want to remove that. So what do you do if you want to remove a menu item? If you add one and you don't want it there, you want to remove it? See this little drop-down arrow right here? Click on that. Click on that, and you will get a option to change the navigation label. You can change this label to whatever you want. So it can say whatever you want. It will still go to the Our Gallery page. It doesn't matter what you change it to in here. You can optionally add a CSS class. This is for styling and title attributes or for screen readers. But what we're interested in here is remove. When you click remove, it just quickly removes that. If you didn't want to remove it, you can come right back up here to pages. If you don't see what you want right here, you can go view all, and it'll show you every page that's available to add. You could also search right here for pages. Down here, we could see all of our products, our most recent products. You can view all the products, and you can just very quickly click on those, and all you do is click Add to Menu, and it will, right down at the bottom, add this to the menu, and you can move this wherever you want it. Don't want it? Just click Remove, and it goes away. Down here a little further, we have product categories. You could add just a product category to the page. Down here you could add product tags are going to be shown. Right here we have 4 different product tags, and you can show products just by the tags. There's all different ways to show products as menu items here in this system. And these pages, these product pages and these product category pages, product tag pages, these are all created dynamically on the fly using information from WordPress's database. So as you can see, this is a very, very customizable system. Now, but what if I wanted to put in a blank link? Okay, it was a link that I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted it as a placeholder. Here's where we would use the custom links function. And I would remove the beginning of that URL. I would put a number sign in there. And then I would name it whatever I wanted, like test link. And I would add it to the menu. Now what that's going to do is that's going to create a menu item that's not actually going to be any significant link. It's actually just going to link to the same page. Let me show you. There's a reason that we put that number sign in there. If we don't put something in there, then WordPress won't let us add it to the menu. But we're actually going to go in there and remove it, and I'm going to show you why. We're going to leave the menu item, but we're going to remove the number sign, which the number sign is like basically saying put a blank link in there that's going to link back to the same page. But I don't want that to actually link. So I'm going to come down to that, and I'm going to remove that URL. And since this is a custom menu item, I'm able to actually directly edit the URL. Okay, and now I'm just going to, I've gotten rid of that, and now I'm just going to go ahead and save the menu. And now when I come back out to the front, and I refresh the menu, now instead of having an active link there, I'm going to have a blank link. There's not going to be anything. When I hover over it, I'm not going to get any link. When I click on it, nothing's going to happen. Here we are, as you can see. I don't get anything. I can't click on it. Does nothing. When I hover over it, I get a hover state. That any menu item will give a hover state. It's all set to do that. Doesn't matter where the menu item comes from. Okay, but as I hover over it, you'll see, I do not get a menu item. I click it, it goes nowhere. So I'm sorry, you might hear that train out there. I apologize. But now I want to go ahead and remove that test link. So I'm just going to go ahead and click our little arrow right here. Click remove and save the menu once again. Come out front, wait for that menu item to save, and then refresh our page out here, and we'll see now that test link will be gone, and our page will be once again formatted correctly, just like we had it before. Okay, so that is a quick overview of WordPress menus and how to get to the edit screen for pages.